Alrighty. Oh, didn't mean to replay that. Alright, everyone. How is everyone doing on this fine November? Who do we got here? What's up, 392 Mopar? How are you? How are you? Let me know if the sound is good. Let me know if the video is good. Got a couple things to talk about today. Let some people get in here before we start chatting. Yeah, I'm going to have to, if you were watching the intro, how's that Redeye? Yeah, about that Redeye. Sounds good, awesome. About that Redeye. That intro to the channel might have to change here soon. What's up, Charlie? How are you? We'll talk about the Redeye and everything here once we get some more people in. If you guys, well, it's kind of apparent. If you guys follow me on Instagram or our Facebook page, you'll know that there was some changes here on the channel over the past week. Is it a week? Well, past like 5 days. But we talked about it last month. I think it was last month. Maybe 2 months ago. We talked about some changes that were coming to the channel. And the changes are here. And oh, as my chair falls. That Viper you see behind me is now my Viper. And the Hellcat Redeye is gone. So, yeah, some big changes. Some very exciting changes. It's kind of a dream come true, to be honest. Those that know me know that I've been talking about getting a Viper for not just like, the past few weeks or a few months or anything. But this has been something that I've been dreaming about since 2006, 2007? Probably 2007. So 15 years, almost 15 years. And yeah, once I saw the car that was the ultimate poster car for me was the 2007 Viper ACR. You had the red with the black stripes and everything. Yeah, that was the dream car, and finally made that dream a reality this past weekend. Unfortunately, a car that I absolutely loved had to leave in the process because, unfortunately, I'm not filthy rich, so I can't afford all the cars that I want. So the Hellcat Redeye is gone, and it is now replaced with said Viper that you see behind me. Do I still have the Charger? I do not have the Charger. The Charger has been gone for a couple months now. We got rid of the Charger when we got the truck, the Ram 2500. So that was traded in on the truck. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, it's very exciting time. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of videos here in the next week or two on the Viper. I got a whole buttload of things planned for it. So it should be pretty exciting. I'm excited. I might not be showing it, but I'm extremely excited. Do I think the Viper is faster? No, not in a straight line. Um, but the Viper will obviously be faster, in more scenarios. Like it will be faster around corners. So it's better at braking. It's better at doing everything um, other than pure straight line performance. It's still not slow. Like I've only maybe driven it 15, 20 miles so far. It is not slow. It is not a slow car at all. Like I was kind of worried going from the Redeye down to the Viper in power number, um, but it's really quick, and you'll see that in my first drive video coming up here soon. It's not a slow car. How much does it weigh? The Vipers weigh about 3,300 pounds, so it is actually 1,000 pounds lighter than my Hellcat Redeye. Because when I weighed my Redeye, since it was an aero body, rear seat delete, and some other things not fully optioned up, my Redeye weighed about 4,300 pounds. So we're losing about 1,000 pounds going to the Viper, and then we're losing about 150 horsepower. What is Yeah, about 150 horsepower, and then but we're losing 1,000 pounds. So I'm not sure what the exact power to weight ratio calculations are on that, but the Viper is not slow. Thank you, 392 Mopar. Thank you. Yeah, I got some. You said treat it like a cream puff. Yeah. We got some work to do on it. It is by far not a perfect car. You'll see that. I don't want to give away my whole upcoming video, but I will say that I'm pretty sure that at the time of my purchase last week, it was the cheapest Gen 5 Viper in the country. Now, that is for reasons that I will explain in the upcoming video, but I didn't actually plan it for it to be the cheapest. It just kind of worked out that way. But I actually, in the today's market, I feel like I might have stolen that car. Honestly, I got a really good deal on it for where the Viper market is at the moment. So I'm actually kind of excited. So I got a lot of things planned for it. We'll go over that in my video. It'll be probably, I got some other stuff I want to put out in front of that, but maybe this weekend, early next week, I'll put out a video on it, and then we'll talk about it some more then. Marilyn Muscle, what's up? Viper's definitely a classic. Will be popular forever. 80s, 80s, what price? No, they're not that cheap. They're not that. I wish they were 80s. Can you get a Hellcat now? Sure, go buy one. They're appreciating. Yeah, so we've discussed in my previous live chats that the Viper prices since pre-COVID have gone up roughly $40,000 to $50,000. So yeah, I had an opportunity to buy one, and I was like, let's jump at the chance. I kind of rushed into the sale. Like from the time I contacted the dealership to the time that I went and put a deposit on it was like, or I actually just wired them money sight unseen on the car. Um, was about 2 days because one, they're a hot ticket item, so if people do see them, they're buying them up, and the prices are only going up. So in order for me to be able to afford one, I had to make a move quick on this one. So it is what it is, and we got the car, so I guess in the end, that's all that matters. Just buy me a Testarossa so I could be slow. Trying to be like was it Miami Vice there, Matt? So yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. What else did we do? Went to attempted to go to the Formula One race. Um, yeah, that was kind of a mess. I so when I went on vacation, was it that Friday? So 2 Fridays ago now. Yeah, 2 Thursdays ago we flew out. Friday we were going to go to F1 practice at Circuit of the Americas. Decided to skip F1 practice. We drove 5.5 hours in the rental car up to go see the Viper before I ended up buying it because I wanted to lay eyes on it at least before I spent that kind of money on the car. So that Friday, instead of going to F1, we went and saw the Viper. Came back, stopped by some friends on the way back that I had in Texas. And then Saturday went to Formula One qualifying at Circuit of the Americas. And the amount of people there, it was just absolutely insane. I'm not sure how many Formula One fans there are here watching, or if you've watched the race or anything, or if you were there. It was absolute madness. At one point, we were trying to walk between the grandstands and the concession stands, and it was a human traffic jam for literally 20 minutes. I could not walk like 100 feet in 20 minutes. There were so many people like packed in. So I made the executive decision that on Sunday for the race, I was not going to go to the race. It also took us over 3 hours to leave the track from all the traffic. So instead of doing that, on Sunday, I went up and filmed some YouTube videos with my buddies in Texas, one of which you already saw on the channel, which is the high PSI performance video. And then the second one you'll be seeing maybe tomorrow. No, maybe not tomorrow. Probably Friday, and then one this weekend. So there's two more videos coming from Texas coming up this weekend. And then, yeah, so I decided instead of going and wasting a whole day at the racetrack, I'd go film 3 YouTube videos for you guys. So it was a business decision that I made there, which ended up, I guess, working out. I was able to watch the race on the phone anyway, but it is what it is. And then spent 2 days in Florida visiting family, and then flew back Wednesday night. Literally slept for 5 hours, maybe 5 hours. Loaded up the truck and the trailer with the Hellcat and drove about 25 hours down to Texas. Swapped out for the Viper, turned around, spent maybe 2 hours at the dealership, loaded up the Viper, drove all the way back. So it was a long weekend, but we made it work. So all right, let's catch up on this chat. How many miles? So we'll go over the more of the Viper specifics in my upcoming video there, Chris. I don't want to give away all my video stuff right now. Am I keeping it red? For now. For now. Subject to change in the future. I might get a Challenger by Heritage in Parkville. Viper is too much for me. Yeah, they're not cheap. Yep. Maryland Muscle, yep. 392 Mopar, hit up Maryland Muscle. He knows the guys over in Parkville. And if you don't want to go to Parkville and you want to go to Owings Mills, whichever one you live closer to, I have some of my reviews, the sales guy information. So like if you check out my recent the 2022 2500, I have my sales guy for the Owings Mills location. His information is in the description of that video, so you can check there for that, or hit up Maryland Muscle to find his guy over in Parkville, whichever one's closer to you. Let's see what else we got. Destroyer 1320, what's up, man? And my sales guy. Oh, you're talking to. I think you're talking with Maryland Muscle. Okay, you guys have your conversation there. Let me see. Matt Rinky, what's up? I heard your passes by the house later that night. You got home? Yeah. Shh. Actually, it's not quiet. Pretty sure the Viper has a catback exhaust on it already. Um, More to follow on that. We'll do a video checking into that, but yeah. Um, yep. A whole bunch of stuff going on here. Destroyer 1320. Oh, you're selling yours? What are you getting? That name's gonna have to change if it's not another 1320. He drove past our house in a Speedo. 10 out of 10. Yeah. What's up, Notori? How are you? I might go with the Challenger. Hope to go get some meats. Some of you guys soon. Yeah, man. I need to do better. Well, I can't say I need to do better. I also really haven't been attending meets lately. So, but in the future, if I am going to be attending meets, I need to be better at posting them up on Instagram and our Facebook page. Let everybody know. Redeye to a Viper. Can't wait to see the video. Yep. I don't think the initial delivery video is going to be the best. because we were more focused on getting there, getting the car, and then hurry up and driving back because we had a lot of driving to do in 4 days. Um, but yeah, we do have some stuff on video, and then of course as I get more comfortable with the car, we'll be filming more content with it. So how long have we been going here? Well, we got about 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes in. All right. Are you getting a okay? 392 is getting a Scat Pack Challenger. All right. So if we don't have any tires yet, no, I haven't got tires yet. Soon, more to follow on that. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull up this article here. Let me see if I can work this system here pretty good. Let me know if that works, guys. So I came across this article, was it yesterday? What's new for 2022 for Dodge cars and stuff. And this is a blog post on Stellantis North America. But there's some things that I saw in here that had me kind of confused, and I wanted to talk with you guys about them. So some of the Durango stuff is kind of just adding blind spot monitoring, rear crosspath detection is standard on some of the trims. The Durango just got a little bit of tech updates, nothing too crazy. But there's one thing that really had me bothered. And I'm not sure if it's a typo on this blog post here or not. But it's both the Charger and Challenger, and it's right here, this top bullet. And it says the Hemi Orange package adds unique orange and black exterior and interior color accents for 2022 Dodge Charger GT rear-wheel drive and Scat Pack wide body models. Does anybody else see the problem with that? Anyone? You're going to add Hemi Orange onto a car that doesn't have a Hemi. Now, I'm not trying to be elitist or anything like that, but it seems a little bit foolish. Just a little bit. And they're doing it both the Charger and Challenger. But then the weird thing is it also says Scat Pack wide body models, so you can't get it on a standard Scat Pack narrow body car. So this is quite confusing. I don't know. Maybe they meant to put RT there instead of GT. But then they did it both twice here on the Challenger and the Charger. So I'm not too sure what that means. That's a picture of it right there. That's the Hemi orange stripe here. It looks like, actually, well, no, you can't fake that right there. We'll zoom in. Oh boy. That right there, that is a GT badge. But those are Brembo brakes on a GT. What are they doing? I'm so confused. Those look like... That is so weird. Why would you do that? I don't know. Does anybody have any idea what they're doing? There's Brembo brakes on a V6 with Hemi orange, a Hemi orange package. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I read this article and I literally was just confused, and I just noticed the brakes now. Orange Brembo brake calipers on a V6. So I'm not too sure what all that's about. Not at all. So what else we got going on here in the chat? What's everybody else up to? Oh, we doing whole car deals over here. Maryland Muscle on 392 Mopar. You guys are slinging car deals. What do we got? Try to make lesser models. Yeah, try to make the lesser models more appealing, I guess. But here's the problem, though, is that they're gonna make the lesser models more appealing, but then they're also gonna charge, probably $3,000 for this package when you could just go and spend that $3,000 and get you an RT. So I'm kind of at a loss for words. I mean, they haven't released pricing on these packages yet, so take that with a grain of salt. But normally these kind of special edition packages are not just, 500 bucks, $1,000, especially if they're adding the Brembos on. They it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. So early April Fools. I mean, what's that? 5 months early. Yeah. Lack of inventory, no dealerships are trading. Yeah, I don't know. It's super weird because now you're just adding. Never mind. We can beat that dead horse, but I don't see why you would make the V6 more expensive than it already is. They're already not cheap. I've seen the V6s going for high 30s, low 40s now, and it's like with all the option boxes checked, it's like you're selling V6s for near Scat Pack money. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. So and then this package here on this Charger, this is the SRT Black Appearance package. So I guess instead of the individual, it looks like what they kind of did is they kind of combined the blacktop package with the graphics package that you could get. So before it was individually, it was getting the hood, roof, and the rear bumper all in the matte black, but that was separate from the blacktop package, which gave you the blacked out badges, and then normally it give you the blacked out mirrors. On here, it's not blacked out mirrors, and then blacked out badges and rims and stuff. But yeah, now it looks like they kind of combined it into all one package with the SRT Black Appearance package. So, which is weird that they leave the mirrors body color. Guess they got to change it up. The Charger and Challenger don't have many more years left to live, so I guess they got to just keep doing little tweaks here and there to make it seem somewhat relevant. We got to give something to the V6 owners. Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, but you can give them something, but don't give them a color that's called Hemi orange. Just just call it orange. Just don't call it Hemi orange. I don't. That's doesn't make sense. So, what do you got? Yep. Wonder if they're going to put a Hemi in a GT. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. They would just leave it as the RT. I don't. That would be. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm not going to act like I know what they're going to do because clearly I don't know what they're going to do. So, yes, it is very confusing. I agree. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, but that's the main thing I had to talk about this week. If we got any other questions, we'll go ahead and take care of them. But yeah, it's been a long week. So that was between my initial trip out to look at the car plus picking up the car and everything. It's like 70 hours of driving. Between 60 and 70 hours of driving between 2 weekends. It was pretty brutal. Dodge should consult this chat. Yes. Yes, they should. Putting random packages together just for the hell of it. Yes, end of life cycle. That's what you're going to get. They just need something to spruce it up, make it new, make it seem like they're trying something because one, they can't really make enough of them like Marilyn Muscle was talking about. And two, it's the end of the line for them, so they were probably already have the design for the new one and getting prepped, whatever they end up doing, whether it's the new hybrid cars or whatever. So this is just putting lipstick on the pig at the end and send it on out the door and try and get those last little bit of sales for people that have wanted one since they came out in 2000, Charger 2005, Challenger 2008. So do what they got to do. I want to know why you can order a 5-passenger for the SRT Durango or a 6-passenger but not a 7. Huh. I didn't think about that. That is weird. It used to be. You used to be able to do a 7, I believe. They might have changed that. They probably want you to buy those captain's chairs for some reason. SRT Bone, what's up? How are you, man? Long time no talk. We got to get together soon. What would you consider between the Challenger or Charger Scat? Um, Me personally, I love the Charger Scat. It was great, absolutely great. The exhaust sounds better on the Chargers than the Challengers, and you get the practicality of having the 4-door. And I think the Chargers drive a little bit better in Scat Pack form. I don't think I've ever driven a Charger Hellcat, so I can't talk about them. But I have driven the Challenger Scat Pack and the Charger back to back, and the Charger definitely drives better on the road. So I would probably do Charger Scat Pack over Challenger Scat Pack. Let's see what else we got. Gonna miss the roar of the V8. Well, now you get a V10. It sounds pretty dang good. Just wait until you guys hear it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it has a catback exhaust on already, but we gotta. And the crappy thing about the Viper is you can't just like look under it and see the exhaust is in the side skirt. So I'm gonna have to take the side skirt off to verify. But that's gonna be an upcoming video at some point. Mopar Parts is now offering a performance package for Redeye's, upping their horsepower with the push of the button like Demon. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. Now, what else we got? They were saying something about the all-wheel drive. It affects. I don't know, 392. That's a little weird. That is, yeah. Now that you mention it, that is weird that the seat configurations in the Durangos. Marilyn Moss. Of course, you're going to say Challenger Scat Shaker. Of course, you would say that. I wonder why. Rumble in the Charger Scat definitely sounds deeper. Yes, 100%. Charlie. So Stellantis will try its best to run the Dodge and Chrysler brands into the ground. I wouldn't say that because, well, I wouldn't say that. But in the grand scheme of things, Dodge is, I believe, the third most profitable brand out of the Stellantis and old FCA stuff, because you'll have, I think Ram is first and then Jeep is second. One of those orders. It's either Ram and Jeep, and then Dodge is third in the pecking order of what's the word I'm looking for? Like revenue and stuff like that. If they want to make something interesting, offer an all-wheel drive Hemi Charger. I mean, they used to a long time ago, but then nobody bought them, so then they stopped selling them. So there's that. Honestly, it's gonna be messed up with the fake sound when they do electric. Imagine a quiet. Well, so first, we don't have to worry about them being completely quiet up front because there's going to be a hybrid period. So we'll probably have 5 to 10 years of hybrid cars. So there will be sound. I'm sure I'm expecting the new Hellcat or whatever they end up calling it, Lightning Cat, whatever they want to call it, will be some sort of Hemi V8 but with a hybrid. Basically replacing the supercharger with a hybrid. That's what I would expect them to do. That makes the most sense. But then your traditional cars, I would assume like your base model ones, like the GT or the SXT, will probably go down to a 4-cylinder with a hybrid, if I had to guess. And your RTs might go to a V6 with a hybrid. So I think everything's going to take a step down in cylinders, but add the hybrid on to compensate. But then I still think their Halo car is going to be a V8 with a hybrid. That makes the most sense. But I've been wrong before. But that, if I had to guess, that's what I expect them to do. What else we got? Chargers are so much more comfortable to drive. In most cases, yes. As I mess up my hair. ZL, yep. Moparians are going to go to Tesla when everything becomes EV unless Dodge can figure out something to really punch. Yep. I mean, don't worry. The reason the whole Stellantis merger happened in the first place is because FCA needed somebody to have, or I guess do the R&D on the electrical side because honestly they were behind. Or if they probably hadn't even tried, to be honest. They were probably looking for a merger the whole time, which is why they merged with Renault to form Stellantis, because Renault, being a European company, already had all of the EV stuff developed. So why go and try and develop yourself when you could just merge with another company? Boom, pop their stuff and your stuff, call it a day, make it work, send it out the door through a merger. So I assume that's why all that happened. Make it easy on themselves. Tesla review may be coming soon. Yeah, eventually. Um, yeah, soon ish. Let's see. SRT variant. What'd you say? SRT? Oh, offer SRT. Okay, yeah, yeah. SRT all-wheel drive Hemi charger. I don't. I don't think that would work because the trying to fit the transfer case and everything in them. Like they worked before, but when you add all that extra power, so before I think the old ones were the 5.7, 350 to 370 horse or whatever. If you try and bump up to a Scat Pack powertrain like a 392 or even a Hellcat, you to fit that transfer case and all those bigger axles and stuff, I don't think would work on a charger platform that sits super low. So, what is it that you like about the Viper? Everything? Is that an answer? Uh, are you talking about just my Viper in general, or are you talking about all Vipers? Because I can give you some things specific about the car that I bought, or are you just talking about Vipers in general? When is the Spider going to get worked on? Soon, when we have time. So I did the video. We have all the parts in for the Spider. I just got to find time to put the parts on it. We'll get to it eventually. In general, for the Viper stuff, V10. You can't go wrong with the V10. And the racing heritage, the connection to Carroll Shelby, the I guess you could call it the Widowmaker status that it achieved over the years of being an untamable car. It's exciting to drive. They look amazing. I mean, look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I mean, I think it looks damn good. So, yeah, definitely need the Spider videos. I love the thing. I love the Spider too. Um, yeah, the Spider's a great car, and I do want to film more content with it, but been busy lately, as we've already been touching on, and we will get around to it. And once we get the mods and stuff, we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff with it. Dumb question, but you know, no question is dumb here on the live stream. Different opinions too, so I guess we will break it down. I was partially considering Gen 4 Vipers. So my problem with the Vipers all the way up until Gen 5. Gens 1 through 4, the interiors are absolute garbage. Just straight garbage. Even the Gen 4 interiors, which took them up to 2010, 11, yeah, 10, 11, were straight looked like they were out of the early 90s. Like they just didn't change. So I wanted a Gen 5, which is this generation here, because they actually put a decent interior in it, which I'll show you guys in an upcoming video. But if I was going to go down to a Gen 4, it would have had to be an ACR Gen 4. That would have been the only Gen 4 I would have ever considered, just because the ACR Gen 4 was my original, poster car that I literally had a picture of on my wall as a child. So, yeah, um, that's my thoughts on Vipers in general. It's a unique whip. Yep. Spider keeps getting pushed to the side. I know, I know. It's a fun car though. That car is so fun. Actually, when I first drove the Viper, I'm pretty sure I might have even said it in the video. It's like taking a Miata or the Spider which is right on the other side of this wall here. Um, it's like taking those cars and just pumping them full of steroids and turning the max level like to 1,000,000. That's what that car is like to drive compared to the spiders and stuff like that. So it's absolutely insane. Yet we both have extinct cars. Yep, neither the 124 or the Viper are made anymore. And fun fact, they're both two-door, two-seat manual cars. So save the manuals. Fighting the good fight. So purple would be nice. I'm sure purple would be nice on the Viper. I've already had a purple car though, but I'm not saying no to purple in that, but I'm looking over here because I can actually see the picture on my screen, and I'm trying to imagine the purple on the Viper. I think Plum Crazy would be too light, like too light of a shade for it though. I think it would need a darker shade of purple. Yeah, I don't see because the amount of just surface area, especially on the hood alone, of that bright Plum Crazy, I don't know if that might be too much. Hellraisin, I have mixed feelings on Hellraisin. I like Hellraisin when I see it in bright sunshine. When it's like overcast or dark outside, it just looks black, so it's not very exciting. But if the sun hits it just right and it pops, Hellraisin is a very good looking color. Got your window sticker. The car is built and waiting to be shipped. Congratulations, Maryland Muscle. Old Joe. That's actually, I don't even think you've told me. You might have told me the spec on it. I don't know. But don't tell me. If you have told me, don't remind me. I'm not going to go back. I want to wait and see the pictures in your video on it because I think that'll look good. Hellraisin for the Viper. Yeah, I don't know. We just talked about that. Chat's a little bit delayed here. Hey, Queen Bee. Thank you for sharing the video. Happy November. Plum Crazy or nothing. I don't know. That much. If somebody here does Photoshop, because I mean I have Photoshop. Sometimes I try and use it to make the thumbnails, but I'm terrible at using it. I just don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. If somebody here is good with Photoshop, and I'll get out of the way somehow. Oh gosh, or just DM me. I'll send you this picture, or grab it off my Instagram or something because I think I already posted on Instagram. Take that picture, put a Plum Crazy shade on it, and send it to me, and then we'll think about it. Black 3.0 absorbs all the light. Invisible car. McLaren color Lantana purple would work well. See now that's a good shade of purple. That is a good shade of purple. Huh. Huh. Interesting. How would I need if you guys do Photoshop, send me some pictures. I'm curious now. Thinking about getting a new car soon. Don't know what Mopar I want. Gonna have to trade your Jeep in. Oh no. Hopefully for an upgrade there, Notori. Hellraisin is trash. Coming from Plum Crazy One. What is it? The second rate purple. Is that what Plum or Hellraisin is? Internet connection finally got fixed. This whole area was suffering from no internet. Oh, that's terrible. I live my entire life on the internet. I don't even know what I would do without it, to be honest. You have Photoshop, but you're right. It's so hard to use. Yeah, they do not. Adobe does not make any of their software easy to use. The editing software for videos, what's it? So I use Premiere Rush, which is uh, I guess the dumbed down version of Premiere Pro because I attempted to use Premiere Pro. I probably just need to sit down and figure it out one afternoon. But Premiere Pro is like just an intricate web of nightmares to try and use. Premiere Rush is a lot easier. It's more of just click and stuff and drag stuff around and magically it works somehow. But Photoshop is a nightmare to use as well. It never ends up working. Um, but yeah, it's they need to maybe think a little bit more about making their stuff user friendly, or I can just stop being lazy and actually learn how to use the programs. That's probably what I should do. What else we got? Watch a video on it. It might help. Yeah, probably should. But by the time it's always I always think about, oh yeah, I should probably use or learn how to use Premiere Pro when I'm going to edit a video, and I'm always like rushing editing a video at midnight trying to get it done for the next day or whatever. So it's like I don't have time really to sit down and watch the video. So maybe yeah, sometime soon. I'm sure I'll get around to it. Yeah. So what else we got? Any other questions? Kind of did a mini reveal on the car here today. Then I did it first on Instagram. I couldn't wait. I was trying so hard to not say anything. I was really contemplating just trying to keep the Viper a secret, and it's like randomly dropping a video on YouTube about buying it. Like trying to be like the big YouTubers and do all the surprises and stuff like that, but I couldn't contain my excitement, and I just had to let people know. Like I just send pictures everywhere about it. So yeah. How is the weather over here? It is getting cold. It is getting very cold. I think what are we? We're in like it's like low 40s out right now. About going to be. I think it's going to be like 30 degrees tonight. So it's yeah, it's the perfect time to buy a Viper. Right at the beginning of winter. What year is it? It's a 15, 2015. Just make sure you use popular titles. Yeah, I try. I mean, we get some good views. The car review videos do get a lot of views, which I'm super happy about. I try to do uh I try to do a decent job on the reviews. I know some of them lately haven't been the greatest because what screws me up a lot with the car reviews is I'll look online on their website and I'll see what cars they have in stock and which ones I plan on doing a video on. I'll do my research on said vehicle. By the time I get to the dealership, either that vehicle has sold or somebody's in the process of buying it. So then I'm kind of stuck and I have to look around and be like, that one. So it happens. So then I get caught up and I don't have all my ducks in a row and I don't have all my knowledge figured out on the vehicle. So sometimes I slip up and make mistakes, but uh, I try to I try to be consistent with them. So yeah, we'll get there. But the reviews are actually turning out pretty good view numbers. I think that 2022 Ram I just did just crossed over 5,000 views the other day. So thank you, 392 Mopar. Your reviews are great. Thank you so much. I really do try. Like some of those, when I put I guess the beauty shots in the slow mo stuff, that takes a lot of time to edit to make it match with the music and stuff. I mean, if you guys have ever edited videos before, you know how much work goes into something like that. Like it'll spend hours doing the reviews. So yeah, can we stop buying cars for a while? Mm. Yeah, I think we can stop buying cars for a while. See, I say that. I say that. I say that. We'll stop buying cars for a while. Oh, there is one thing. I wanted to start a new segment on the channel. I think I I think I did it last month. We're continuing on with our segment. I got a good one. So it's our what is the worst comment or the most hateful comment I got in the past month? So let's go. Oh, I just changed. Oh, here we go. I need to find it. Where'd it go? Did I delete it? Oh no. Oh no. Where'd it go? Recently deleted. Hold on. Hold on. Aha! All right. So, you say it and do it again. Watch next year. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Queen Bee, for watching all the ads. What's up, guys? I gotta run. Hey, thanks for stopping by, 392 Mopar. Thank you so much. He told me about the Viper, and I just asked when are we getting it. I know him too well. Yeah, it did kind of happen like that. Just sitting here late at night, one of those, look over my shoulder, take a look at this, and then the it went from screen to garage in a matter of like a week and a half. So it do be like that sometimes. Now, the worst comment I should have actually here. I will do this. We will do it the good way. How about that? Recover. I'll put it up on the screen. What else? If you got any other questions while I'm doing this, go ahead and drop them while I find this picture somewhere. Aha! What do we got? All right. Let's pull this up over here. All right. Display capture. Let me move this down, actually. I think if I just do this. Oh. There we go. Can y'all take a read of that? I don't even think I need to. Let me know if you guys can read that. I'm not even going to say that out loud. I thought that was I got a good laugh out of this one. What do I plan on doing next year? Yes. We'll do some stuff with the Viper and the 124. Those are going to be the two main features on the channel. I know Maryland Muscle here, old Joe, he did offer to let me take some of his cars down the track. So I might have to take him up on that. Can't read it? Oh, it's too tiny. Okay. All right. So it says, I think this was on my Scat Pack review, that $64,000 Scat Pack that I did. He says, you are wrong about the pistons on the Scat Pack, talking about the brake pistons. That variant has 6 pistons up front. Get it right. Pretty sure I said that. Either way, it says, and good luck getting the power down on your little narrow body piece of S car. Okay. So you're going to talk about a Scat Pack and then insult my Hellcat Redeye. Okay, cool, bud. But I thought that was kind of funny, so that was my comment of the month that I wanted to highlight as I break this. There we go. I think that was the most hateful one of the month. Actually, most of the people were pretty nice this month. Normally we get between 5 and 10 nasty comments, and we only had like 2 or 3, and I think that was probably the worst one. So it wasn't too bad. Let's see. Yeah, it depends on the type of Scat Pack. Yeah, 4 piston for a narrow body, 6 piston for the wide body. Or you could get 6 piston on the narrow body if you got the Dynamics package. That's what ours had on it, on our Destroyer Gray one. Good thing I got rid of the Hellcat. Yeah, get rid of that piece of S. We don't need that. Comment back saying you're right. I had to get rid of it. Yep, I actually, I should have done that. That was a while ago. October 17th is when he commented on that. I should have done that. He's a hater. Yep. Mm-hmm. The narrow body moves, yeah, it's pretty quick, and it does get the power down. Just had to change the tires, but hate is the best form of flattery, right? Yeah. Some people hate to see others doing good things. Oh well. I mean, I try not to brag at all, but you can't please everyone. So I mean, we did pretty good things in that Redeye. Now that it's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and proclaim that I had the fastest stock unmodified powertrain Redeye out there. 10004 at 138. So I can't really complain. It was like 141 to the 60 foot. Like, what other stock car launches that hard? Like, I haven't seen it. I haven't even. There's modified cars out there that don't even leave as hard as mine did off the line. So yeah, it was. Yeah, had to watch the video to hate on it. That is true. Yep. All right. Take care, Notori. Have a good one. But yeah. So that might wrap us up here, I believe. Actually, had some good easy for me to say concurrent viewership this time. We're growing. Every single live stream, we get a couple more. Did I ever dyno the car? Yes. Yes, I did. You talking about if you're talking about the Hellcat Redeye, yes. That was 705, 706 horsepower, 690 torque. I have a video on my channel if you want to watch it. Go ahead and check it out. The dyno on the 124. I don't know if I can wait to put the parts on. I might just do an after dyno. I know I said I want to do a before and after. I think we might just do an after so that way I can get the parts put on. Because the longer I sit there and wait for a pre-dyno, it just is what it is. The Viper will go on a dyno though, because I am curious to see what kind of power level that's at. So that should be a fun video. I'm gonna have to find a place that'll actually do it. But first, this coming week, I got to deal with getting the Viper inspected and doing the emissions and stuff for Maryland because I bought it in Texas, so it doesn't have any of the Maryland stuff. So that's gonna be next week's thing. Um, so yeah, it's just on a temp tag right now. So all right, everyone. So I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. It's been almost 52 minutes. Look forward to seeing you guys next month. We do have a lot of great content coming up, clearly, with the Viper, and then some other things sprinkled in as well. Um, some of the other videos that I filmed in Texas, so stay tuned for those. If you enjoyed it, give me a like on this, and I will see you guys in the next one. You added around 10 more horsepower than you because of the retires. Yep, that is true. All right, guys. Take care, and I will see you guys on the live stream next month. Have a good one.